Nucleus Wealth is an Australian active and passive investment manager that started in 2016. Our active investments focus on quality and value, and we're the first to offer passive direct indexing in Australia. We offer significant points of difference in the way we invest for clients, with the aim of providing a simple, personalised and transparent investment solution. Every client in Nucleus Wealth has their own personalised portfolio held on a third-party platform via a managed account. These offer you the benefits of direct security ownership, as dividends, distributions, franking credits and interest are attributed directly to you, the investor, rather than being shared across all members, like master trusts and some managed funds. This gives you better after-tax outcomes, whilst you still have the hands-off nature of a professionally managed investment solution. Because you have your own individual portfolio, you can use around 50 different ethical, sector and asset class screens to personalize your portfolio and align it to your ethical values, beliefs or specific market views. Plus, we offer free investment advice on an appropriate Nucleus Wealth portfolio for your needs. We chose premium and interactive brokers because they're fully backed by global and local custodians, including JP Morgan, HSBC and ANZ, who offer the gold standard of client asset protection. Nucleus Wealth investments contain variations of blue chip, Australian and international shares, Australian government bonds and cash. We have chosen these because they're the fundamental building blocks of a high quality, well-diversified portfolio. The Nucleus Wealth portfolios have been designed to be the nucleus or core of a client's investments. The idea is that if you want to take more risk, you can do so through satellite investments around this nucleus or core. For example, you may also want to include individual shares, small caps, or crypto, which are not part of our core offering. We offer both active and passive management, and I'll explain each of our investments in the next few questions. Our 3 tactically managed investments serve clients looking to invest funds with as little as $10,000. They're called Tactical Growth, Tactical Accumulation and Tactical Income. These portfolios invest in a mix of Australian shares, international shares, Australian government bonds and cash. Each model has a different asset allocation and risk profile. They've been designed to have similar investments but at different weights. This gives you and us the very powerful ability to blend the portfolios and give you the risk and return profile you're looking for. If you're not sure what you're looking for, we could recommend a portfolio, and you can always speak to one of our financial advisors, as we do not charge for our financial advice. Within these portfolios, we actively manage both the share selection and the asset allocation. Our investment team chooses which shares you own, as well as managing a map of the market risk through our tactical asset allocation. This means we hold more defensive assets such as cash and bonds when we foresee periods of market uncertainty in order to protect your capital. The shares are chosen from the MSCI World Index, which represents approximately the 1,600 largest companies in the developed world. We then apply our global macro top-down research approach, which is long only and focuses on quality and value to choose your portfolio. The core portfolios are actively managed share-only portfolios for clients that do not want tactical asset allocation. They are higher risk and higher potential reward portfolios. The shares are also chosen from the MSCI World Index, which represents the 1,600 largest companies in the developed world. We then apply our global macro top-down research approach that's long only and focuses on quality and value to choose your portfolio. The core Australia portfolio is an actively managed portfolio comprising approximately 20 to 40 stocks that we believe are high quality holdings that will do well over the long term. Similarly, the core international portfolio is an actively managed portfolio comprising approximately 60 to 80 stocks that we believe are quality holdings that will also do well over the long term. All our portfolios are reviewed daily by the investment team. We have 3 passively managed portfolios called Australian Leaders, Global Leaders, and the Government Bond Ladder. These are passive buy and hold strategies that track an index and are rebalanced several times per year. Since there's less work for us to do with it being a passive strategy, the fees are much lower, and I'll explain that in a moment. Again, with all our portfolios, you have the ability to personalize them and align them to your ethical values, beliefs, and specific market views through our extensive range of around 50 different ethical, asset class, and sector screens. Transparency is one of our core values, and as such, we provide an accurate breakdown of all the fees in the onboarding portal. Our management fee for the actively managed tactical and core portfolios is 0.64% per annum. For the passive portfolios, it's as low as 0.11% per annum for the government bond ladder and 0.17% per annum for the Australian leaders and the global leaders. There is also a platform administration fee on top of our management fee. This is a tiered fee structure where the percentage charged decreases as your balance grows. You can find out exactly what this is by logging into our no obligation onboarding portal and testing some investment balances and portfolio scenarios. We do not charge performance fees as we don't think this is in your best interests. In our opinion, fund managers that do are acting in their best interests, not yours. We charge our fixed management fee, and our job is to professionally manage your money to the best of our ability, and we believe that should not include bonuses for us if we do our job well. For personal super accounts, there's also an additional trustee fee like most other super funds. To see an accurate breakdown of the fees, including all the securities in the portfolio, you can click on the blue Get Started button at the top right of the website and go through our no obligation onboarding portal. All the information is available to download on the final review page. Combined with a frequently asked question page and the too much information page, you'll have all the information you need to make an informed decision whether investing with us is right for you. Depositing is simple. Every account has its own BPay number, which facilitates high transfer amounts and is a robust and reliable system. Your unique BPay transfer numbers are sent to you shortly after applying. For non-super investment accounts, the platform will wait till you've deposited your initial amount before trading. Transfers usually take between 2 to 4 business days to be received in your account. Rollovers into personal super accounts will be instructed via SuperStream and can take up to 10 business days to be received. Once up and running, you can make deposits of any amount you wish or set up regular deposits via your bank to take advantage of dollar cost averaging. Any new contributions will be invested automatically the following market day after it's received, unless you provide alternative instructions. Withdrawing is also simple. All our investments are in highly liquid blue chip securities on the major exchanges around the world. We will never block your exit or freeze your investments. And the structure of your account means that as long as markets are open for trading, we'll be able to liquidate your assets and transfer the proceeds to you. Just send an email to contact@nucleuswealth.com with the relevant details and we'll instruct the sell down of your assets. The payment back to your nominated bank account will usually occur within 7 business days. If making a partial withdrawal, any amount is fine, as long as the minimum balance is retained to keep your account open. Yes, you can invest your super with us. We offer all our investment portfolios through Nucleus Wealth personal super accounts and via self-managed super fund accounts. Our super accounts have all the functionality of a regular super fund, as well as much more transparency and personal tailoring options. As with all major super funds, we offer insurance. You can access life, TPD, and income protection insurance through your personal super investment with us. These are retail standalone policies that sit alongside your investment. They are portable and personalized, unlike group policies in a typical super fund. We do not charge commissions on insurance, as we always try to keep the costs as low as possible for our clients. If you already have a superannuation account and would like to switch it to Nucleus Wealth, simply follow the steps in the onboarding process. Once on board, we'll send you an employer contribution form to give to your employer so they can pay SG contributions into your Nucleus Wealth Super. The fund can accept additional contributions through BPay, just the same as any other super fund. After the end of the financial year, you'll be provided with an annual statement and a tax statement. These have everything you need to manage your tax affairs. It has the typical figures you or your accountant need to file your tax return, including any realized capital gains or losses, interest income, distributions, dividends, and franking credits. You can invest through all major ownership structures. We offer individual, joint, trust, and company accounts. Plus, we also offer personal superannuation and self-managed super fund accounts. We have 3 different advice options available. Firstly, we have self-directed. If you know exactly what portfolio or combination of portfolios you want to invest in, you can choose them in self-directed. Next, we have limited advice. This is if you need help choosing an investment that's right for you. We can recommend a portfolio or combination of portfolios based on your answers to a comprehensive risk profile questionnaire. We ask things like your investment preferences, time horizons, and tolerance for risk. Lastly, we also offer full advice. This is where we'll make a recommendation for a Nucleus Wealth portfolio or combination of portfolios, and also refer you to an external third-party financial advisor. This is if you need help with other aspects of your personal finances other than your Nucleus Wealth investment. We do not receive any referral fees or commissions for this. We just use good quality people that try to help you get the best outcome for your situation. The whole onboarding process can be completed in approximately 10 to 15 minutes, and there's no obligation to proceed. You can start this by clicking on the blue Get Started button on the top right of the website. You're in control as you have a wide range of portfolios, plus you can customize your investment. We have approximately 50 different ethical, sector, and asset class screens available, but there's no need to make the underlying investment decisions as it's a professionally managed investment. This means you can align your investment to your ethical values, beliefs, or specific market views. On the final review page, you can see all the securities in your portfolio, along with an accurate breakdown of the fees and any initial transaction costs. All information displayed on the screen is also available in document form to download and read via the Statement of Advice or Letter of Engagement, along with a product disclosure statement and the Financial Services Guide. Before you proceed, you'll have all the information needed to make an informed decision whether investing with us is right for you. You can experience all this by creating a portal login with the blue Get Started button on the top right of the website and going through the process yourself. There's absolutely no obligation to proceed if you do, and we encourage you to get in and take a look around. If you get stuck or need further clarification, you can always speak to one of our financial advisors. Click on the blue Get Started button now and have a look what your personalized investment would look like today.
Nucleus Wealth, personalized portfolios for engaged investors.